Quickly it becomes what? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good evening, children. Good evening, online children. Good evening, children. Finish this one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You can take. Yeah. So what does the question say? Find the value of A for which x minus 1 is a factor of P of x equal to a square x cubed minus 4ax plus 4a minus 1. So it's given that x minus 1 is a factor of P of x. So what will be the remainder on division? 0, right? So the divisor polynomial is x minus 1. The divisor polynomial is x minus 1 equated to 0. So x is equal to 1. So what will, it's given that it's a factor. So if it's a factor, what will be the remainder? 0. So that means P of 1 is equal to 0. This is the equation. P of 1 is equal to 0. And how do you, expand P of 1? In P of x, wherever there is x, use 1, right? So that's what you see here, is equal to 0. What's your doubt, Nuved? Are you talking about this step? A squared is equal to 1, A is equal to plus or minus 1. You're asking me this? Okay, so if supposing A square is equal to 9, then what is A? A is equal to plus or minus square root of 9, right? So A is equal to plus or minus 3. In the same way here, A is equal to plus or minus square root of 1. A is equal to plus or minus square root of 1. And what's the square root of 1? 1. So A is equal to plus or minus 1. Because plus 1 into plus 1 is plus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 is also plus 1. All right. This is over. Yeah, this is the next one. Similar question. Yeah, 7th standard students can leave the call. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, you. Yeah, Satakshi, just wait a minute. Finished? Any questions with respect to the simplification part? Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Plus 16 is equal to 0. Like how come 16 is born in next steps?
Yeah, that's because what's minus 8 plus 16 plus 8. So plus 8, when you transpose, minus 8. So minus 18 plus 8 is equal to 0. Oh, others minus 18. Yes, yeah. Yeah. It's fine now. So we'll call the polynomial P of x to the power 4 minus a squared x squared plus 3x minus a. All right. Now it's given x plus a is a factor of P of x. So x plus a is equal to 0 implies x is equal to minus a. So this means what? P of minus a is equal to 0 because factor. Now how do you expand P of minus a? X to the power 4. So minus a to the power 4 minus a square x square minus a square plus 3 into minus a. Then minus a is equal to 0. See, you should not write minus a to the power 4 like this. There are two things in minus a. There is minus and a. So if you write minus a to the power 4, this cannot be simplified further. Not because it cannot be simplified further. The power 4 is for x. And what is x? X is minus a. The power 4 is for x. What is x minus a, right? It's x to the power 4. It's x to the power 4. So this is x. This one, the whole thing is raised to the power 4. So what is minus a, the whole raised to the power 4? It's a to the power 4. Because minus taken 4 times is positive. Minus into minus into minus into minus is plus. And you get a positive a to the power 4. But if you simply or carelessly write like this cannot be simplified further. It is minus a to the power 4. But what is it actually? It is x to the power 4, right? And what is x? Minus a. So the whole thing, the whole of x is raised to the power 4. Be very careful there. So this is a to the power 4. And you're not supposed to do minus into minus plus, children. Simplify the power. So minus a squared as it is. What is minus a? The whole power 2. Plus a squared. Now here you can multiply. Plus into minus, minus 3a. Minus a is equal to 0. So we have a to the power 4 minus a to the power 4 minus 4a is equal to 0. So a is equal to 0 by minus 4, which is 0. So the value of a is 0. Yeah, ask me. Got it? Minus 4a is equal to 0. So a is equal to 0 by minus 4. It's like 3a is equal to 0. Then a is equal to 0 by 3. 0. Finished, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, work this by yourself and we'll see if you're getting the right answer. Yeah. Hmm. Quintic. 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 For degree 5. Quintic polynomial.
Mom,
Yes.
I got the answer as -13.
What's the answer? Come again.
Mom, I got the answer as -13.
Minus 13. What about yours? 4. No. Neither minus 13 nor 4 is the right answer. No. Very good. That's the right answer. Minus 3 by 2 is the correct answer. No, not minus 3 by 2. Sorry, just 3 by 2. Sorry. 3 by 2 is the correct answer. You got minus 3 by 2, is it?
Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am, I got 3 by 2, ma'am.
3 by 2. Good. Who's
Yes,
that?
ma'am. I'm Netra, ma'am.
Netra. Very good. That's the right answer. Where did you go wrong? You? Okay, you identified your mistake? Okay. No, yeah, come here. What about you? 3 by 2 you got. Why do you put this minus inside? It should go outside. No? Why this connecting side is inside? You haven't completed. 1, 2, 3, 4. What about these? Yeah. You start with 12A. That 4A and 4. See, there's 4A and 4. Okay. 3 by 2? Good. What about Nuved? Shreya and Yarni? 3 by 2? Huh? Then you got the correct way, is it? Okay. Okay, next one. These are similar. Just ignore them. These are simpler questions. Yeah, write down this, answer this one. Finish that one. What, 3 by 2? Yeah, very good. Yeah, what's the answer? What's the remainder? Okay. -2. -2. Yeah. You said 1. You people? -2. +2. Online children, what's the remainder? Correct. Rahul, it is using the remainder theorem. I saw you doing the long division procedure. So P of X, sorry. One second, I'm not getting the point. Oh my God. Goodness. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. So P of X, 2x minus 1 is a divisor, equate it to 0 and find the value of X. And to find the remainder, you'll have to find the P of 1 by 2. To find the remainder, you cannot now write P of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. That is, you can write is equal to a number here if you know the remainder. Now you don't know the remainder, so you have to find P of 1 by 2. See, if you know the remainder, then P of 1 by 2 is equal to whatever the remainder you should write here. Now you don't know the remainder, you'll have to find the remainder. So you'll have to work P of 1 by 2 and find what the remainder is. And it's -2. So Sashwati and Yarni, you're right, both of you. Said 1, we need to check. Huh? You found P of 2, is it? No, when you equate 2x minus 1 to 0, the 2x is equal to -1 on the other side plus 1. Correct it. Finished. So to find the remainder, we have to find P of 1 by 2. P of 1 by 2 is equal to what we don't know. So we'll have to work and find. When do we write P of 1 by 2 is equal to 0? When you know the remainder is 0. How do you know the remainder is 0? Because it's given that linear polynomial is a factor or it divides, the polynomial P of x. So here you have to find the remainder. So which means you'll have to find the value of P of 1 by 2. All right? Are we finished?
Yes.
So long division should not be used unless otherwise instructed. Use long division to find quotient and remainder. Then we have to use a long division. Now, also here it's specified, find remainder using the remainder theorem. You'll have to work it like this. Yeah. There's the next question. Find the remainder using remainder theorem when the given polynomial is divided by x plus pi and x. Don't take 22 by 7 for x, for pi. Pi is pi. Don't use the value 22 by 7 for pi.
You saw what with 22 by 7, but 3.14 this.
Don't substitute whatever value for pi. For x plus pi, is it? What's the answer? 7? No.
I got minus 5t plus 3 pi square minus 3 pi plus 1.
Correct.
And for the other one, I got
Correct. Correct.
Well, for the first division, I'm not sure, but in the second subdivision, I got 1 as the answer.
Okay. For the first one?
I got minus pi cube plus 3 pi square plus 3 pi plus 1.
Minus 3 pi plus 1.
Oh.
Correct. So x plus pi equated to 0. So x is equal to minus pi. X plus pi is equal to 0. X is equal to minus pi. So we'll have to find p of minus pi. We'll have to find p of to find the remainder. You'll have to find p of minus pi. So in p of x, wherever there is x, use minus pi. So the x cubed minus pi, the whole cubed. It's not minus pi cubed like this. Minus pi, this is x, the whole cube, x cubed. 3 into minus pi, the whole square, like this. So substitute minus pi in place of x. And this is the remainder. Come here, come here, come here. And for the next one, it's x. We should always equate to 0, right? We should always equate to 0. See, when you have x plus pi, what do? You equate it to 0 and you find the value of x. X is equal to minus pi. Now we have x in the second case. We should equate to 0. So equate it to 0. So what's the value of x? 0. So we'll have to find p of 0 here. If we always equate to 0, right? Sorry, we always equate to 0, right? So x plus pi is equal to 0 means the value of x is minus pi. Similarly, x equated to 0. So what's the value of x? 0. So you'll have to find p of 0. Yeah, what's it up? Oh, but minus pi cube is fine. Then plus 3 into minus pi square. Plus 1. What is minus pi the whole cube? You've written pi here. Minus taken 3 times is minus, right? And pi cubed, minus pi cubed. This is correct. This one is minus 3 pi. Plus into minus is minus, 3 pi and plus 1. So the sign is different. Yeah, okay. So you're saying like you got it, then you try to simplify it, is it? Okay, this is right. But see the power in the signs. Change that.
This first one, I'm not going like this. The second one, since I had
Yeah, what's your question? What's your question? Oh, okay. You want to look at the answer and understand the steps, is it?
Yes.
Okay, do it. Done, children? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the next question. Rahul, any questions? Okay. Done on the remainder. So how do you start? Shreya? Okay, f of x is equal to what was given there then? Okay. Okay, very good, very good. So you are now doing the simplification part? Okay, yeah, good, correct. You must write f of minus 2 by 3, not f of x again. When in the step where you are substituting minus 2 by 3 for x, you should write f of minus 2 by 3.
Mom,
Yeah,
Mom, is it minus 4 by 27?
no, no, no. Are you finding f of minus 2 by 3? X plus 2 by 3 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 2 by 3. So you must find f of minus 2 by 3. Are you finding that? No. We'll have to find the value of x. We'll have to equate it to 0, right? X plus 2 by 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 2 by 3. No, plus 2 by 3 on the other side will be minus 2 by 3. That is when if it is reciprocal, if it was 3x by or 2x by 3 is equal to 0, then x is equal to 3 by 2. You've gone wrong there?
Mom, is it 0 by 27? 0.
Yeah, correct. That's right.
Just a calculation mistake, ma'am.
Okay.
This is very
56 by 27. No. What about you? Working? Huh? Okay, it's time I have to present the answer. Please check.
I'll explain this also. Plus 9 first.
All right. Since this one involves, not complicated calculations, but somewhat needs explanation. So we'll just do this. So see here. All right. So x plus 2 by 3 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to minus 2 by 3. So to find the remainder, we'll have to find f of minus 2 by 3, right? To find the remainder. So it is 3 into minus 2 by 3, the whole power 4, plus 2 into minus 2 by 3, the whole cubed, minus, what is it? Minus 2 by 3, the whole square, divided by 3, correct? See this? This is how you have to substitute. It's minus x square by 3. So see here, minus is here. This is minus. X square by 3. See, this is x square. This is x square divided by 3. Minus x square by 3. You can see the minus here. And you can see the x square. This is x. This is x squared. And use this division symbol, divided by 3. Minus x by 9. So again, x. What is x? Minus 2 by 3. Divided by 9. You can use a simple bracket set. Correct? Now plus 2 by 27. Understand? Now 3 into, don't cancel 3 and 3. You need to simplify the powers. Okay, so minus taken 4 times is plus. And 2 to the power 4 is 16. 3 to the power 4 is 81. Plus 2 into, simplify the power. Minus 2 by 3, the whole cubed. Minus 8 by 27. Minus 4 by 9. Minus the outside. Minus 2 by 3 into minus 2 by 3 is plus 4 by 9 into 1 by 3. Minus 2 by 3 into 1 by 9 plus 2 by 27. So now 3 ones are 327 times. So this is 16 by 27. Plus into minus minus 16 by 27. No simplification is possible. So minus 4 by 27 plus 2 by 27 plus 2 by 27. Sorry? Yeah, plus 16 by 27 minus 16 by 27 gets cancelled. Now it's all the fractions have the same denominator. So 27 minus 4 plus 2 plus 2. So 2 plus 2, 4, minus 4, 0. So 0 by 27, which is 0. So the remainder is 0. So if the remainder is 0, it means g of x is a factor of f of x. Or f of x is a multiple of g of x. Yeah, the long division. If you've forgotten or you have doubts, I'll share a recording where the long division procedure is explained. We have already done this. We have already done this. Have you completed it now? Yeah. Online children, is this over?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me now catch you. Yeah. So what's the first step? What's the first step? 3x to the power 4 divided by x. 3x cubed. So 3x cubed is the first term in the quotient here, right? Yeah, next. You should multiply 3x cubed with x plus 2 by 3. So what do you get? 3x cubed into x, 3x to the power 4. Then plus 3x cubed into 2 by 3, right? Into 2 by 3. Finish the long division, Rahul. You need to multiply 3x cubed and x, which is 3x to the power 4, and then 3x cubed and 2 by 3. 2x cubed plus 2x cubed. Next what? Change the signs. Change the signs. Cancels. This also. Plus 2x cubed minus 2x cubed. Cancels. 0. 3x to the plus 3x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 4. 0. So bring the remaining terms down. And again, divide this is called the new dividend. This is called the new dividend. So divide the first term of the new dividend by the divisor. First term of the divisor. Minus x squared by 3 divided by x, correct? So it's minus x squared by 3 into 1 by x. So it's minus x. So it's minus x by 3. Minus x by 3. Right? What do? The first term of the new dividend, minus x squared by 3, divided by the first term of the divisor, x. So it's minus x squared by 3 into 1 by x. So it's minus x by 3. So minus x by 3 is the second term in the quotient. Now we need to multiply minus x by 3 with the divisor. Minus x by 3 with the divisor. Minus x by 3 with the divisor x plus 2 by 3. So minus x squared by 3, minus into plus minus, What is x by 3 into 2 by 3? 2x by 9. 2x by 9. 2x by 9. X into 2 is 2x by 9, right? Yeah, so minus 2x by 9. Change the signs. So what is plus 2x by 9 minus x by 9? What is 2x by 9 minus x by 9? X by 9. X by 9. And bring 2 by 27 down. Now again divide the first term of the new dividend by the first term of the divisor. So x by 9 into 1 by x. So it's 1 by 9. So plus 1 by 9. Now we need to multiply 1 by 9 with the divisor x plus 2 by 3. 1 by 9 into x. X by 9. 1 by 9 into 2 by 3. 1 by 9 into 2 by 3 is 1 into 2, 2 by 27 plus 2 by 27. Change the signs. Cancels 0. Right?
Yes.
So we've also verified the remainder using the actual long division process. You have to complete. I'll just wait for a minute. Done, children? Online children completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Finished? Okay.
Ma'am, ma'am, they already did this question.
Really?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you, Gayatri. Thank you. Oh, yeah, right, I remember. This also, right? Please check this one. Okay. Show that x plus 4, x minus 3, and x minus 7 are factors. So you just have to find the remainder. Find the remainder should be 0. Since the remainder is 0, they are factors. In each case, you must show that the remainder is 0. Okay, I'll just present the answer. Go through and then work it by yourself because a lot of number work, right? So see what you have to do. We'll have to find P of minus 4 because x plus 4, right? So you'll have to find P of minus 4, x minus 3. So you'll have to find P of 3, x minus 7. So find P of 7. Everywhere you see the value 0. So the given expressions are factors. Okay, I'll present the answer, but do not copy the calculations from here. Do it yourself. Start working. Finish working? Finished? Yeah. Done, children?
Yes, miss.
All right. Okay. So since P of minus 4, now what is P of minus 4? In place of X, you're using minus 4, right? So using X. What I was telling you when I'm talking, please stop talking and listen to me. Okay, so see here. We're using X as minus 4, right? So X is equal to minus 4. Correct. So when you bring minus 4 to this side, what do you have? X plus 4 is equal to 0. So X plus 4 is a factor. Here, P of 3, X is equal to 3, X is equal to 3, which means X minus 3. When you bring this here, X minus 3 is equal to 0, right? So since P of 3 is 0, X minus 3 is a factor. Am I clear? And similarly for the last one, X is equal to 7. X is equal to 7. When you transpose, X minus 7 is equal to 0. So since P of 7 is 0, it means X minus 7 is a factor of P of X. Okay. Completed online children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, try this. Whether factor or multiple, remainder should be 0, right? Yeah, so 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. 3x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 by 3. So you'll have to find P of 2 by 3. If it is 0, it is a multiple. If it's not 0, it's not a multiple. Zero? Okay, then P of x is a multiple of G of x. Okay, please check your steps. You were stuck somewhere, right? You were stuck somewhere. Yeah, you got it clear now with the help of the answer here. Right? Turn it off. It's great. Finish this one. Yeah, try this. It's all about the calculation part. The answer is not difficult, but you shouldn't go wrong with the numbers while calculating. That's all it is. Please take the question, start working. Is something not clear to you, Rahul? Okay. How you started? Read from your book. What have you written? என்ன எழுதிருக்கீங்க படிங்க bookல இருந்து. ஆன்சர் என்ன எழுதிருக்கீங்க? Sorry? Correct. Correct. Then very good. Please work that and tell me.
I got that. Yes.
You got the value? Find value? Please work. You're right.
I got the answer. 188 by
98 by? No, 98 by 3.
we got the 92 by 3.
You got this? Very good.
Mom, I also got this.
Got this value?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. Not feeling well? Sorry? Okay. Will I help you anywhere? No. Okay, your portions? That's all. Okay. Only number systems, huh? Oh, no. Polynomials, coordinate geometry, you said, and linear equations. Okay, done. I think we finished these. These are, yeah. One second. Just- Okay, I was actually about to do questions under the heading factorize using factor theorem. I don't know why I'm not finding that file of mine here. Okay, I'll just put you with a question and just get that file. Take down this question. Yeah, try this one. What should be added? Oh, I think we've done this. Okay, try this division too. Take this question and try this. We'll finish that and come back to this. Yeah. So see here, x minus 1, x to the power 4 plus 1. Ready? So the first term in the quotient is x cubed because x to the power 4 divided by x cubed. So x cubed. Now multiply x cubed with x minus 1, the divisor. So x cubed into x to the power 4. Then x cubed into minus 1, minus x cubed. Yes or no? Minus x cubed. Minus x cubed. Correct? Now change the signs. Change the signs. Cancels. Now we have 1 and x cubed. They are unlike terms. You cannot simplify them. So you'll have to bring them down. But while writing the terms down, make sure you're always arranging the terms in the descending order of the powers of x. You should not write 1 plus x cubed. This arrangement is incorrect. You must always write it in the descending order of the powers of x. So you must write x cubed first and then plus 1. Now, x cubed divided by x is x squared, right? Plus x squared. This is the second term in the quotient. Now, x squared into x is x cubed. X squared into minus 1 is minus x squared. Change the signs. Right? Now, we have 1 and x squared. So you'll have to write x squared first and then 1. So this is the remainder. X squared divided by x is x. So plus x. Now x into x, x squared. X into minus 1, minus x. Change the signs. Cancels. So you'll have to write x first and then plus 1. Right? Again, x by x, 1. See, now the degree is the same. What's the degree of the divisor? What is the degree of the divisor? 1. What's the degree of the remainder? 1. They are equal. If they're equal, you should continue the division process. When should you stop? When the degree of the remainder goes less than the degree of the divisor. When the degree of the remainder goes less than the degree of the divisor, then you stop the division. If it's equal, you should continue. Degree is 1 here, degree is 1 here also. Continue the division. So x by x is 1, right? X by x is 1, correct? So plus 1. 1 into x, x, and 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Change the signs. Minus cancels, plus. So the remainder is 2. You can do it like this, or I have another method where you can include the missing terms, plus 0x cubed, plus 0x squared, plus 0x, and then plus 1. Okay, I'll show the presentation. You can help yourself. So when you show see, after x to the power 4, you have plus 1. So you can just fill the missing terms with 0x cubed, 0x squared, 0x. So then what happens? X to the power 4 minus x cubed. You change the signs, cancels. So now 0x cubed and minus x cubed is x cubed, right? Sorry, 0x cubed and plus x cubed is x cubed. See, if I wouldn't, I'm like saying you don't have to do it like this. You can do it like this. I told you, no, when you're arranging the terms in the remainder, arrange the terms in the descending order of the powers of x. Keep that in mind. You don't have to do it like this, but if your teacher fills the missing terms like this, then you can use this procedure.
Yeah, ma'am, completed.
Yeah. Okay. Finished. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to learn how to factorize using factor theorem. You know how to factorize using, you know how to factorize by splitting the middle term. By splitting the middle term. We'll see how to factorize using a factor theorem. All right. So here, mostly the polynomials will be of degree 3 or degree 4. Okay, in questions here, the degree of the polynomial will be of 3 or 4. Cubic polynomial or biquadratic polynomial. So if it's a cubic polynomial, we know it has a maximum of, it can have a maximum of 3 factors. If it's a biquadratic polynomial, it can have a maximum of 4 factors. So the question is to factorize, which means find all the 3 factors or find all the 4 factors is the question. Okay. So what you have to do is, you know that this one is a cubic polynomial. You'll have to find all the factors of this cubic polynomial. So what we're going to do is, we're going to find one factor. Using the factor theorem, we're going to find one factor. But before you use the factor theorem, you can also use synthetic division. You can also use synthetic division. So we'll just do that now. I'll explain the sum completely and then it will make sense to you. Until then, you just have to listen patiently till the end. Let's start. We'll use synthetic division. Now, to use synthetic division, write out the coefficients of all the terms you find in the polynomial here. So x cubed, what's the coefficient of x cubed? 1. X squared, 1. X minus 4, constant minus 4. If any term is missing, see, if supposing you had x cubed and then minus 4x and minus 4, then you should be doing this 1. And what's the coefficient of x squared? 0. That is important here. See, it's a cubic polynomial. So you must write the coefficient of x cubed, x squared, x and constant. So 4 numbers must be present here. If it's a cubic polynomial, there will be the coefficient of x cubed, then x squared, then x, and then the constant. So there should be 4 numbers here. There should be 4 numbers. So this is so by this polynomial, 1 is the coefficient of x cubed. X squared term is not there. So 0x squared. So the coefficient is 0. X term minus 4x. So it's minus 4 and the constant minus 4. Okay, now coming back to this question. Okay, we found one factor. What's the factor? X plus 1. Yeah, correct. Okay, now after this, see here. Say we use the number 1. See, you can use numbers 1, minus 1, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2. So now we'll start with 1. Always put a 0 here. So 1 and 0 is 1, meaning just do what the sign says. It's 1 plus 1 and 0. So it's 1. 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 1. Put the result here, 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 1 into 2, 2. Minus 4 plus 2, minus 2. 1 into minus 2, minus 2. Minus 4 minus 2, minus 6. So this is the remainder. The remainder is minus 6. When you divide the polynomial x cubed plus x squared minus 4x minus 4 by, you've used 1, right? So by x minus 1, opposite sign. We have used 1 here. So when you divide x cubed plus x squared minus 4x minus 4 by x minus 1, the remainder is not 0, which means x minus 1 is not a factor of the given cubic polynomial. So leave it. Now let's try minus 1. Let's try minus 1. Okay, so take minus 1 here. Always put a 0 here. 1 and 0 is 1. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, right? Minus 1 into 0 is 0. Minus 4 and 0 is minus 4. Minus 1 into minus 4 plus 4, 0. This means when you divide the given cubic polynomial by x plus 1, you've used minus 1 here, right? So when you divide the given cubic polynomial with x plus 1, the remainder is 0. That means x plus 1 is a factor of the given cubic polynomial. So like this, find one factor. Find one factor. So 0. Now after finding that, no, work it using this method. Find p of minus 1. We found it already. Using synthetic division, we already found. When you use minus 1, the remainder is 0. We already got it. But just show it in this presentation. Find p of minus 1. You will get 0. So that means x, you have taken x as minus 1, right? X is minus 1. So x plus 1. X is equal to minus 1. So x plus 1 is a factor of p of x. See, synthetic division is just to find the factor faster. That's all it is. You have to work it in this method. But sometimes 1 minus 1 won't work. So this method will take a little more time to get the value. So synthetic division will help you to find the remainder faster. That's all it is. So once you use that method and find one factor, put that in this method and finish it. Now we found one factor, right? Now divide the cubic polynomial by the factor you found. You'll get a quadratic quotient. Now use the division algorithm. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus the remainder, but the remainder is 0. So divisor, this is the dividend. This is the dividend. What is the dividend? Divisor into quotient. So x plus 1, factorize this one. This can be written in the form a squared minus b squared, which is a plus b into a minus b. So these are the three factors. These are the three linear factors of the cubic polynomial p of x. We'll just come back. Now we'll just take the case of a biquadratic polynomial like this. So here you'll have to find two factors. If the cubic polynomial, it's enough if you find one factor and divide the cubic polynomial by that factor. If the biquadratic polynomial, you'll have to find two factors. Okay. So tell me, we'll use synthetic division first. So 1, minus 7, 9, 7, and minus 10, correct? We'll just try 1, 0, 1 and 0 is 1, 1 into 1, 1, minus 7 and plus 1 is minus 6, 1 into minus 6 is minus 6, 9 and minus 6 is 3, 1 into 3 is 3, 7 and 3 is 10, 1 into 10 is 10, minus 10 plus 10, 0. So you have taken x as 1 here. You have taken x is equal to 1. That means x minus 1 is a factor. So you have taken 1 here, right? You find correspondingly you should show p of 1 here. should show P of 1 here. All right. Then find another one. So minus 1 itself works. Now supposing you find 2. 2. Like 1 minus 7, 9, 7 minus 10. We'll try 2. So 0, 1, 2 into 1, 2. Minus 5, 2 into minus 5, minus 10, minus 1, minus 2, 5, 10. So when x is equal to 2, the remainder is 0. That means x minus 2 is a factor of the given polynomial. So like this, you'll have to find 2 factors. We found 2. We'll have to find 2 factors. So see, why do we use synthetic division? Because we are able to get the remainder faster. So once you get 0, no, show those 2 procedures using this method. So this basically is your rough work. Synthetic division is your rough work. This is just to help you identify the factors faster. So you found 1 and 2. Now show that in this method. But I have, worked for P of 1 and P of minus 1 because when x is minus 1, the value is 0. Okay, so you can see the factor x minus 2 which we got is here. Okay, so P of 1 is 0, P of minus 1 is 0. So we found 2 factors. So if P of 1 is 0, x minus 1 is a factor, right? If P of minus 1 is 0, x plus 1 is a factor. Now multiply the 2 factors. Multiply the 2 factors. X minus 1 into x plus 1. A plus b into a minus b is a squared minus b squared. Now divide the given biquadratic polynomial by this polynomial x squared minus 4. You will get a quadratic quotient because the power here is 4, right? The power here is 4. You're dividing by a quadratic polynomial. So here also you will get a quadratic polynomial. 2 into 2 is 4. The given polynomial is a biquadratic polynomial. And you're dividing this by a quadratic polynomial. So the quotient also will be a quadratic polynomial. So long division C, you should be able to help yourself now. Yeah. So this is the biquadratic polynomial. Divide that by x square minus 1. You will get remainder 0. You will get 0 remainder. And you can see the quadratic quotient here. Now, after this, apply the division algorithm. This is the dividend. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. So you see that here. X square minus 1, we already know the factors. X square minus 1, we already know the factors. So put that back. Here you should split this by, you should factorize this by splitting the middle term. Factorize this one by splitting the middle term. All right. And these are the 4 factors. Right. So what's the procedure for factorizing a biquadratic polynomial? You'll have to find 2 factors. If you have to factorize a biquadratic polynomial, you'll have to find 2 factors. First, find them using synthetic division and then put them in this procedure. All right. And then after finding the 2 factors, multiply the 2 factors. So the resulting expression will be quadratic. Divide the given polynomial by this quadratic polynomial. So you will get a quadratic quotient. Remainder will be 0 because you're dividing by a factor. Now division algorithm. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. This one is already factorized. You can pick it from here. Split the middle term. And you can see all the 4 factors here. All right. That's all. This is the procedure. If it's biquadratic, find 2 factors, multiply the 2 factors, you will get a new quadratic factor. Divide the given polynomial by that quadratic factor you will get a quadratic quotient. Then apply the division algorithm. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus the remainder. Divisor, you can, meaning you already had the factors of the divisor. You can just put it back. Quotient alone, you'll have to factorize by splitting the middle term. So this will be your weekend assignment. I'll share this presentation with you. It has 6 questions. So you can see here, factorize using factor theorem. This is a cubic polynomial. So find one factor. Find only one factor. And then do the long division. Find only one factor. Do the long division. We'll get a quadratic quotient. Factorize and get the remaining factors. So here by quadratic. The last one is a very important question. We've already done it. It's also in this presentation. And hence factorize it completely. Okay, I'll just 2 minutes. I'll just take you through the slides. You see here. Cubic, one factor, division algorithm, dividend to quotient, factorize and find the. So it's not always splitting the middle term. It depends. So here it is x square minus 4. So you factorize using the identity a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b into a minus 2. Cubic. So find only one factor. Synthetic division, you can use 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 3 and try. Okay. So if 2 works there, find P of 2. If 1 works there, find P of 1. Right? Okay. So it's cubic. Find one factor. Division, long division. Division algorithm. See, you get a when you divide, you get a quadratic quotient. Split the middle term and find all the 3 factors. All right. So here the question is, they've already given you one factor. Show that x minus 2 is a factor. So you don't have to do this. You don't have to find one by yourself. They've already given you x minus 2. Show that it's a factor. You have to show it's a factor. So how will you do that? You should find f of 2. Show it's a factor means the answer will be 0. So that means x minus 2 is a factor of f of x. So now the next step is division. You already have one factor. It's a cubic polynomial. You already have one factor. So you don't have to find one more. If nothing was given, you'll have to find one factor. Here the question is show that x minus 2 is a factor. So you show it's a factor. So you already have a factor. Long division. Split the middle term. And you have all the 3 factors. All right. By quadratic. So find one value of x where the value of the polynomial is 0. Find another value of x where the value of the polynomial is 0. So like that you get 2 factors. Multiply the 2 factors. You get a quadratic factor. Long division. See, when the degree is 4, how many factors you should find? 2 factors. And multiply the 2 factors. And then long division. And then division algorithm. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. This one you can put it back. This one you'll have to split the middle term. And like that you'll get all the 4 factors. Okay, Rahul. This one by quadratic. By quadratic. So 2 factors. See, one factor, another factor. Meaning this value of x makes the value of the polynomial 0. So you find one factor. So like that, find the other factor. Right? Multiply the 2 factors. Multiply the 2 factors. So how do you multiply x plus 1 and x plus 2? X into first term into the second bracket. First term x into the second bracket. Then second term 1 into the second bracket. Then long division. Long division. You get a quadratic quotient. Division. This is the dividend. This is divisor into quotient. This one, don't factorize again. You already have the factors. What are the factors of this divisor? Here, x plus 1, x plus 2. So put that. Correct. We multiplied these two to get this. So now, here, put them back. Put the factors back. X plus 1 into x plus 2. The quotient is new. The quotient is new, right? So here you will have to split the middle term. So split the middle term and find the remaining two factors. So this is similar. This we have done earlier. Find A and B. That's it. Just give me 2 more minutes. Find A and B if x squared minus 4 is a factor of this biquadratic polynomial. And hence factorize it completely. See, finding values of A and B, you remember we get two equations and solving by substitution method, that question. We get to finding A and B, find M and N, find A and B. So we normally get two equations. We write the equations one below the other, solve, find M, then substitute, find N. So that one. So that's how we'll have to work this. X square minus 4. You know, to use the remainder theorem or the factor theorem, the divisor polynomial has to be linear. The divisor polynomial has to be linear. So x square minus 4 is quadratic. So you'll have to factorize and get the linear factors. Get the linear factors. Then this procedure is familiar to you. I think this very sum we worked earlier. The same thing. So once you get the values of A and B, by solving the two equations, see, we solve the two equations, we find the values of A and B. Once you find the values of A and B, complete the polynomial. Complete the polynomial. A x to the power 4. What is A? 1. So 1 x to the power 4. Then 2x cubed. 2x cubed. Minus 3x squared, minus 3x squared. Plus bx. What is b? Minus 8. Minus 8x. And then minus 4. So this is, see, earlier the polynomial was not complete. In the sense, we did not have the values of A and B. We did not have the values of A and B. We don't have the coefficient of x to the power 4 and x. So now we found the values of A and B. So complete the polynomial. Complete the polynomial. And to factorize it completely, that means it's a biquadratic polynomial, right? So how do you factorize it completely? Should find all the four factors. We have two factors already. We already have two factors. X plus 2 and x minus 2. We already have two factors, x plus 2 and x minus 2. We'll have to find the remaining two factors. So perform the long division. You will get a quadratic quotient. The rest of it is familiar. Split the middle term and find the remaining two factors. All right. So this will be your weekend assignment. I'll share all these images with you on WhatsApp. Please complete the same. All right. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Online children can leave the call.